Marvin. The memory lives with me every day. We stay repping for you. Still love you. Never forget you. Love you, Marvin. You a motherfucking heart.
Hi everybody. Thanks for coming tonight to Chapalas. We're here to honor the memory and life of our friend Marvin Dieguez. You know, it's been 15 years since he passed. This is something I've been trying to do for a very long time. You know, I entitled it the Bam Bam Project because, you know, that was the nickname that he had growing up. You know, and I think that you know, I found it perfect for this. You know, because we're gonna be sharing memories about our friend. You know, I've been collecting pictures from his family. I really want to especially thank, you know, Marvin's mom and pops. You know, you two were great. You know, thank you for all the stories and, you know, allowing me to do this for your son. You know, I think that your son means a lot to everybody here. We really love him. We miss him. And as you can see, look around the room. Everybody's here because of your son. So please take that with you tonight. If anything, I want everybody here to leave with one thing in their heart, you know, and that's that Marvin Dieguez will never be forgotten. You know, he's my best friend. You know, he means a lot to me personally, and I know that everybody here in the room, you know, he means a lot to you as well. So, once again, thanks for coming, and I hope you like the video. Love you, Marvin.
Quiero decirles que le diría que me siento feliz y orgullosa de él.
Oh my gosh, you could hear him blasting his music driving down, coming home. I was like, oh my gosh, he's coming if I was doing something I wasn't supposed to. Or like be in bed. It was just like so funny. Like I would have to rush and get back and rush, turn off the lights and everything. He would just have this, he had this weird knock. Like, it's like the Masters coming or something. Like, it was just so weird. But sometimes I feel like I'm still gonna hear that knock.
Marvin was a great person, great heart, great personality.
His integrity, that his word meant so much to everyone. He said he was going to do something, he'd do it.
Big ass teethy guy, and you know, fresh fade, the backwards hat and all that, you know, genuine Marvin with the Timbs. Me and Manuel sitting in our uniforms looking like some fucking, you know, like we just getting out of private school. We don't even belong in Northwestern. I'll never forget the first time, you know, it was good.
Marvin was the first person you heard coming through just because of it. Because we were all clowns, somebody would just crack some kind of joke and you just hear this laughter in the background and you knew who it was right away. It was Marvin. Because he'd just be like, ha 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 ha, and you know, it was funny in a way.
One thing I always appreciate about Marvin, man, because when we was St. Mark's, you know, they had what do they call that, man, when you can dress up?
Tag day.
Tag day. Oh yeah. And you know, my mom, man, she was buying me bigger boys and cheap shit. Nah, man, but I was like, I mean, like you and Marvin, man, y'all used to look out for me and Byron, man, because I'd be like, Marvin, man, I'm gonna borrow some jeans, because he had the guest shit, polo, all that shit.
You gotta have to try.
Man, but this nigga he used to, man, I got much love for him doing, man. This nigga did it in front of the whole class. He come into like homeroom like, hey, man.
Blowing up the spot.
Shit, you dirty that shit. You owe me $100. I mean, we was just outside, you know.
Like, we can still feel you, you know, your spirit.
Nah, that instigating shit that you were talking about.
Yeah, it's true. You
don't know how many fights, bloody noses me and Manuel had, yo. Man, you did it kind of soft, yo. Oh my God. Because Marvin be like,
You had to say something, man. It's like,
he carried like, oh shit.
You know, when it came to the girls in his family, whether it was, you know, from like a newborn all the way to somebody who was, you know, obviously like me, older than him, he was just very protective.
When the dudes were leaving, one of them was like, Mama me el palo. And Marvin turned around, we're not from El Palo, yo! We're not from El Palo!
Oh, John Marvin?
Me and Juan were like, shut the fuck up!
because he didn't realize what he had until he got that first fresh cut. and the backwards hat with the Timbs. But yeah, man, once he realized what he had, You know, it's not something you can teach.
What I remember is it happened on a Saturday night, right? I remember Sunday was Father's Day. I remember they were supposed to move into their apartment. I don't know if you guys remember that. Yep. They had an apartment. Yep. And I remember they were supposed to move in, and I remember they needed help. So it's just sad the way everything went down, just because they were literally supposed to move in on Sunday, and it was Father's Day, and then everything happened. That's why me and Marta are best friends now, is because of Marvin. Oh my God, I don't want you to put this on camera.
I just want to basically say that I love that dude, you know? And I'm man enough to say that I love that dude just because of his personality and the way he was. He was the life of everything, basically. And we probably all wouldn't be here today, probably if it wasn't for who he was or how he was. And I'm thankful for that, you know, that we're all friends because of Marvin.
Just seeing Gina, I mean, I was just talking to my sister about this. Like, I know he's looking down, and Gina is such a good girl. Her straight A's, her doing softball, and I know he's so proud of her, and I know Martha raised her a great way, you know, and I know he's so proud of just the kind of person she is and determined, and it's just sad that she never got to meet him, but I know he's proud. You know?
He was the world to me, you know, growing up as an older brother, him as the little brother, always had to look out for him. But as we got older, you know, I felt like he became the older brother.
Again, you know, like I look at it as not as a goodbye, but like I'll see you later type deal, you know. And you know, we'll all see him again, and I can't wait. And the only thing I'm hoping for is, you know, that, you know, he's there, you know, when I pass, you know, and he's waiting on me, you know, and I want to give him a hug and tell him, you know, how my life went, you know, and that's what I'm looking forward to. So.
One of the things that was painful to me was the thought of how much pain did he go through on the night that he passed away. So I always would go to sleep crying. I could be driving and I'll just start crying, just thinking about those moments, his last moments. So I would say about maybe 6-8 months after he passed away, I had my first dream. And I was actually it happened we were actually at Fernando's house. We were in the basement. It was me, Fernando, my brother, but he wasn't the way he looked like when he used to look like in high school, you know, sharp, nice, clean cut, whatever. But he came to me in my dream, and he kind of spoke to me, and his first words to me, he's like, "Hey man, I'm good, you know, it didn't hurt," like pretty much giving me, like putting his hand on my shoulder and just letting me know everything's okay. I didn't go through so much, and everything's good. You
About
know?
2 years after he passed and stuff, I decided I wanted to do something special, you know, just kind of on my own. So I ended up getting this. I know it's small, but you know, I find it special, and he's always with me as a result of it. I miss you, man.
Thanks guys for coming out, man. This is special to me. No, it's special to y'all. Bam, bam. You know what I'm saying? It shows y'all because, you know, we grew up together. And this is where we chill. So
we were all here 15 years ago.
Yeah.
It was just like, Marvin died. I remember thinking, like, what? Marvin's dead.
That shit was crazy, dog. I remember that shit when we were all at the traffic light, and I think you had, like, few people had to pee.
Yeah.
Take a piss and shit, and he was right there, dog. Like,
Yeah,
literally,
yeah.
it's like
Literally
God just
like
said,
a block.
you can't see.
When I first got to Juan and Marvin's parents' house, I remember walking in and like the mood was kind of quiet. And I remember Astrid, she was upstairs. I remember her walking down the stairs. Rory was with me. And she came, she saw me, and she like immediately just threw her arms around me and hugged me. And I remember thinking to myself, that was the first and last time that ever happened to me. Like I could actually feel something radiating for like her pain radiating, and it like fucking made my chest tight. Like physically, not like, oh, I thought about it, like it was like a physical thing that happened. I remember that shit like it hit me like a ton of bricks.
The one thing though, and I know Juan, I know you've seen this, man, but so I remember when I went to the crash rate, I was like, I guess this is how much I didn't want to believe it, yo, that I was like, you know, I just want to Marvin to be with me or whatever, and I don't think you guys have ever seen this, but I took a piece of the wall.
Oh wow. I've never seen that.
And I've had this for 15 years, you know, sitting at home. And I took a piece of tree from that night, yo. Like, it was just, I don't know, I guess I didn't want to let go, you know what I mean? So.
And that's from that tree over there, right?
Yeah. That's from that tree. That's how I know it's that tree. I didn't want to tell y'all before, but I wasn't the only one. You see how all the bark's chipped off of it?
Yeah.
There's a couple people took pieces, but I've had that since that night, yo.
And that whole day was waves. Like everybody would calm down, kind of like get in denial, start like getting in the lighter mood or whatever. And it just kept going in waves like that. And I remember one of the last times we were in a good mood. Everybody was joking and laughing. We were outside. And I remember Raina just crying out like a shriek. And that immediately like put everybody, like stopped everybody dead in their tracks. I remember how quiet that shit got for like 5 minutes. We just stood around. We didn't know what the fuck to say, what to do.
Devastating.
Yeah.
Seems like yesterday we used to rock the show. I laced the track, you locked the flow. So far from hanging on the block for dough. Notorious thing got
Oh, cemetery, man. It was the Marvin.
Can't express what you mean to me. Even though you're gone, we still a team. Through your family, I'll fulfill your dreams. In the future, can't wait to see if you open up the gates for me. Reminisce sometime. The night they took me.
You didn't have balls before, you had balls after.
Marvin was the type of dude, he will make you have balls. Yeah. If you don't have balls, he's gonna push your ass.
What I tell you?
Toes
Man, get your fat ass up there.
My nigga, yeah.
Or you just be laughing about that bitch and you just hear it.
So 15 years for me is tough to think about, you know, how long it's been. And even when he comes to me in my dreams, you know, he hasn't aged and still has the same, you know, crazy laugh and the same positive energy and full of life. So those kinds of things, I think, for me, you know, make me real emotional around, you know, what could have been. So it's tough when I think about it and reflect on it.
Pray for you till the day we meet again.
you know, up until now, you know, those 15 years to me are memories that I wish, you know, we would have had together for our families, our friends, things we would have been doing. But, you know, most importantly, you know, that hole that I initially felt 15 years ago is now kind of replaced with, you know, keeping memories alive of who he was and, you know, what he meant to me and all the things that we went through.
Pero les digo una cosa, cuando mi hijo se fue me quedé extrañado, tanta gente estuvo en el cementerio que no les miento, el cementerio no alcanzó para tanto carro que había. Yo agradezco a toda esa gente que nos acompañó en su despedida de él. Gracias mis hijos, gracias por todo y que Dios los bendiga. I love you.
15 years and having everybody around, you know, still together. It brings me a lot of comfort knowing that people are still there for each other, you know, remembering him and being there for each other. And it just shows that he was a great person. There was so much that I didn't get to know of him, but I'm glad that everybody's here to tell me about him and remind me that not only was he an awesome brother, but he was the best friend that will live on forever. And I thank everybody for that.
Oh, just it took me many years to get over that tragic night, but I think it was time. Time was just gonna just heal.
Gracias de todo corazón. Gracias porque los recuerdos son los más bonitos que se pueden tener en la vida. Y los felicito y le pido a Dios que ustedes también compartan con sus hijos en vida toda la felicidad que puedan, porque en vida es que todo se puede. Porque cuando la muerte llega ya no hay nada, es el final del camino. Así que les quiero dar muchas gracias a todos ustedes y que Dios los bendiga. Gracias.
Every time,
Yeah,
man.
man. Bam Bam, yo.
Super
big glop. Yes, sir, baby. Salud.
Salud. Cheers, baby.
Right there in the car. Where's your bummy brother at? What's up, Martha? Right here. What's up, Steven? How you doing, friend? Anything you want to tell your sister on her 15th Ave? Yeah. I got an ugly ass friend, man. Whatever. Hey, talking about Monica, dog. I heard we were in the Avalon, chilling out here. Monica's got the game. Man, this little 8th grader better looking than your ass. I'm not even worried about it. It's shorty. Oh, shorty. A few words for the sister. I got 2 words. You gonna be single for a long ass time. I love you. I'm gonna get drunk with you. I'm gonna get all my niggas fucked up for you. And we got my plans. Hey, Marvin. Oh, Jesse. Oh, my man. No. Get cold, dog.